So good afternoon. Welcome to the latest again with Karim Virani from Virani Real Estate Advisors. Karim, we had a great conversation last time. And, as we're hearing in the news and online, is that things are going to slowly open up. And what does that mean for the market, and what are the opportunities that could be out there right now? Tell me a little bit about that.
Yeah, things are opening up right now, and people are all excited to get back into their new normal life. And we're seeing that more inquiries coming in by phone, by email, people viewing stuff on the internet, and they're all excited to come out and have a look at things that they've not been able to come out and look at. I think we're gonna see some good activity during the summer and fall months as people are more free to move around and come to see homes that they've been waiting for a little while.
Great. And what's going on with interest rates right now?
Interest rates are really, really great right now. There's a new offer I saw this week from HSBC, 2.14%.
Wow.
For 5 years. We've never seen those interest rates before. Remember, until very recently, the lowest interest rates we had in history were in the 50s, where the average line was at 5%. So these are not only unprecedented time for a lot of other things, but an unprecedented time for really good interest rates. So that makes a good lower payment for people.
And how's the inventory flow right now from April 2020 into May?
The inventory is significantly lower, and that's perhaps because people have not been able to get their homes prepared, etc. Timing's not working for them. I think this year we'll generally see a lower level of inventory, just because of what we've been through with health and COVID-19. But that doesn't mean that the market's not going to be active. We're going to still see an active market. It's still a place where people still have to buy and sell for many reasons. They're moving away. They want to upgrade. They get some opportunity in their jobs. Remember, a lot of high-tech people coming into Vancouver right now as well. So a lot of interest from them.
What do you think about, as we evolve right now with social distancing, because there's still that pressure to be distance from people. How do you do that with the real estate market with showings and whatnot?
Yes, we have to adapt to new standards, and there's a few people that are working in our office with that. Generally making sure that hands are clean and sanitized, masks where necessary. As we get to a more open situation in the next few months, we'll see kind of a little bit freer than being in that hospital mask environment. Mm-hmm. But people seem to be very cooperative in the new environment and understanding that they have to adapt. That's evolution in a way, isn't it?
And, we had in our last talk, we talked about virtual open houses and virtual showings and whatnot. Is that still a thing right now? Are you still utilizing those digital tools?
We are. And I suspect for the rest of the month, we'll be using those same tools and engaging with people. In fact, we've found a lot of new people that are willing to come onto this digital platform now, and actually requests for virtual tours, etc. So, a new world as such, and people have adapted to it. But as things open up, you'll start to see people coming out and having a look, maybe not so many open houses, but private appointments after they've viewed the virtual tour of the property itself. And in a way, it's a way of saving a lot of time for people, because instead of going to see 30 homes, they might go and see 5 or 6 because they've kind of vetted them through the internet or through digital technology. That's very important for today's time.
Beautiful. Are there some noteworthy properties you want to talk about in the market today?
We've got a couple of interesting properties right now. One's a townhome in the South Granville corridor, listed at 1.599. It's in the Musée building, which is built by Prima Properties. It's about 10 years old, but I got to tell you, it shows like new. And it has an amazing rooftop terrace with a fireplace. And at that price range, a really good family home with double garage. Really good opportunity, I think. Another one we have is at the Laguna, also built by Prima Properties. It's right by Stanley Park and Lost Lagoon, 2-bedroom on the 5th floor, and that's also priced at 1,599. Also a really good buy. So we invite you to come and have a look at that one.
As you know, as things evolve in the real estate market here, every day is different. You know, we keep getting different news. I feel that Canada, is opening up a lot of places. British Columbia is definitely, we're starting to hear that news. Do you see, with that opening up, more opportunities for people to feel comfortable selling and buying now in the marketplace?
I think you're going to see things, return to more activity because of rules being relaxed. But we have to be cautious, and we have to understand that there's a stage 1, stage 2, stage 3, etc. And we have to be cautious that we don't lose sight that we do need to keep our clients safe and our buyers safe.
Beautiful. Every week as we have these conversations, I have a lot of questions and you've got a lot of great information, but we want to get the viewers involved. So I know that Virani Real Estate Advisors wants to offer somebody who, if we pick one of your questions, we'll give you a $50 gift card to Earl's. And that's just an incentive to keep engaged and keep us going. Karim, thank you so much for that information. We like to make sure that we're getting information in a timely fashion, and your experience is always great input. So we totally appreciate that.
Thank you, Sharad.
Have a great day. See you all next week.